Fade the music. And welcome to my sports reports from the home studio in Middletown, Delaware. I am Marshal Manlove, and this is a milestone episode of our program. We haven't reached a milestone. It's about other people reaching milestones. Yeah. And if you have some milestones, once you see what we do here, if this is the first time you've watched this and you would like to submit your milestones, just check the ticker along the bottom here and you'll see where we can receive them from you. This broadcast, this show, whatever you want to call it, is brought to you by me, Marshal Manlove, stage hypnotist. Find out about my comedy hypnosis show at marshalmanlove.com. And I don't do many public appearances. Most of the shows I do are privately booked, unless I'm doing a festival or something like that. I've done the New York State Fair for a bunch of years, Ohio State Fair, Vermont State Fair, things like that. But a rare chance to see my show if you're in the Pennsylvania area, Pottsville to be precise, on March 12th. And there's ticket information on the website at marshalmanlove.com, and you'll find it in the calendar section of the website. And all about my show there. You can find the link to tickets for the show as well. And also the spring home buying and selling season for houses. It's right around the corner. And I'm licensed in Delaware, Maryland, and Pennsylvania to do so. Yes, I have 3 jobs. Really 4, but 3 we're dealing with here today. Yeah, it's fun, busy. I want no jobs. 0 jobs is what I would like. Yeah. 1 that would pay the bills for everything to get me to 0 jobs. That would be cool. But right now, 4. So, let me get back to that. marshalmanlove.foxroach.com. That's where you can find my realtor information, Delaware, Maryland, and Pennsylvania. So let's get into it now. Milestones from around the country. And switch that up there. There we go. There we go. Let's go out to Texas, ladies and gentlemen, and Amarillo's Brendan Housen scored his 2,000th career point this past week in a game against Tascosa. His Sandies are 23-6 after the win in this game. Go out to California now, where Gabriela Jaquez scored 34 points to become the 4th girls player in Ventura County history to score more than 2,000 career points, as undefeated Camarillo beat Royal High School 65-26 in a Coastal Canyon League game. She is headed to UCLA to play ball, averaging 33 points a game for her currently undefeated, as mentioned, Scorpions. Let's go to the South now, the Deep South, Alabama, where Piedmont High junior guard Alex Odom surpassed 2,000 total points for his career. The milestone game came against Sachs as the Wildcats played a home game for this particular, well, he's a Bulldog. What's going on there? User error in the text there. But this is Alex Odom, 2,000 points, a junior, on his way to 2,500. Now let's go out to the Midwest. Nebraska now. Fremont High's Taylor McCabe scores here in a Tigers 49-45 victory against Lincoln Southwest. She finished with 21 points in this game, and she also broke the 2,000 career point mark in this win. Let's go to the Pac Northwest now. Fremont High. Callie Denson became the 21st player in the state to reach the 2,000 point mark in Milwaukee's 72-42 win at St. Helens on Wednesday. With 2,050 points through Monday, Denison has climbed to number 15 all-time in the state, and we are going to interview her and her coach on Monday. have a little trouble speaking. So that means it's brain juice time. Yeah. Coffee mug is the size of my head. And this is my fourth one. I still can't speak. But we're going to continue to pour this down my throat until I do speak properly. All right. Let's go to Montana now. Millstone Senior and University of Montana commit Drya Wacker is continuing her ascent up Montana's all-time scoring list. With 32 points Friday against Hobson Moore, Judith Gap, and 37 Saturday against Ekalaka, Wacker currently stands at 2,005 career points. Good for her. Back out to California now. Jake D. Michelle from Our Lady of the Sacred Heart scored his 2,000th career point. A big win against Southside. The PIAA Class 2A Player of the Year last season finished with 29 points in the game. He looks very determined there. Tongue hanging out of his mouth and everything. Now to Tennessee, where Jennifer Sullivan recorded 10 points en route to scoring her 2,000th career point in Bairden, the 68-42 win over William Blount. Down to Florida now. College. Tampa University's Malia Sullivan passed the 1,000-point mark. She is a junior Spartan who played high school ball for Winter Haven. Staying in Florida, Taya Stevens from Western High School in Davie scored her 1,000th career point this week for her Lady Wildcats. So my home away from home is Utah. I love it out there. Would like to retire out there. I try to visit there as much as possible. Had my engagement vacation there and my honeymoon out in Utah. This is the first time here. And Taya Sidbury from Judge Memorial just became Utah's all-time leading scorer in girls high school basketball when she scored her 2,386th point. She needed 40 points to tie Julie Kramenhoek's career scoring record of 2,384 points in a game against Providence Hall, where her 42nd point of the game set the new mark. A couple weeks ago, in an 83-36 win over Providence Hall, also, Sidbury set a scoring single-game state record as she poured in 56 points to go along with her 16 rebounds and 12 assists. The previous record had been 55 points in a game. Now to my home state here in Delaware, William Penn's Gabe Valmont reached the 1,000-point milestone for his Colonials team. William Penn is in Newcastle, Delaware. Colonial School District, where the lovely Mrs. Manlove, Donnie M., affectionately known as here, teaches. Back down to Florida, Leah Houston from Gainesville passed the 1,000-point mark for her career with the Lady Hurricanes. Back to my home state, University of Delaware's head women's basketball coach Natasha Adair reached the 150-win mark for her career as the Fighting Blue Hens defeated the College of Charleston 86-84. And to Florida again, where sophomore Jada Toombs just reached a 1,000-point career for the Fort Myers Lady Wave. We are likely to talk about her reaching a 2,000-point career mark if our show lasts another 2 years. If it lasts another 2 years, depends on two things. If people are actually going to watch, and if I stay interested. And that's what it's going to take. I do this as a hobby, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Just live stream this. If you're watching this on a day that it isn't live streamed, it's archived. I don't edit any of this, so just take it as it is. I drink coffee, I stutter, make all sorts of mistakes. It's what I do. It's a hobby here, for now, anyway. You can support the show in a whole bunch of different ways. Just write to me at mysportsreports@gmail.com. I am looking for all sorts of help behind the scenes, in front of the camera, all sorts of things you can do from all around the country. So just reach out to me, Marshal Manlove, at mysportsreports@gmail.com. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, that'll wrap it up for Milestone Edition number 12 here at My Sports Reports. I am Marshal Manlove, and now I'm gone. It's lunchtime. Yeah. That's what makes me smile. Lunch.